Keep walking, Bert.
Ruby, we need to talk. Right now. In private. Ruby, there is an ugly rumor going around Sunday school. Everyone seems to think somehow that I'm in love with you.
What?
It's not true. I wanted you to hear it from me first.
The whole idea is ridiculous. You in love with me? That's crazy.
Completely crazy.
We need to end this right now.
I'll go make an announcement that we are not and never will be in love.
No, that will only fan the flames. We need to distract everyone with an even better rumor.
That sounds suspiciously like bearing false witness, otherwise known as lying.
Bert, do you want everyone chanting Bert and Ruby sitting in a tree until the end of time?
No!
Then we have to come up with a rumor so juicy that everyone forgets about us being in love.
You mean the rumor about us being in love?
What? Oh, yes.
Gabe is in love with Mimi?
Yep.
Gabe is in love with Mimi?
Yep.
Samson is in love with Delilah?
Nope, we said Gabe is in love with Mimi, your sister.
I feel bad, Ruby. We're lying about our friends.
There will be zero consequences, trust me.
Oh, hey, Gabe.
Did you hear the news?
News? What news?
I'm in love with Mimi.
You are?
Apparently. Monty just told me. He said everybody else already knows, so I guess I have to give her a Valentine.
But Gabe, do you like Mimi?
Not like that, but what can I do? It must be true if everyone else is saying it. So I better go give this to Mimi and make our friendship awkward for the rest of our lives.
Okay, now I feel bad.
Well, it was nice being friends while it lasted. Hey, Mimi, be my Valentine.
Gabe, don't do this. You don't like Mimi.
I don't.
Well, you like her as a friend, but what we're saying is,
We started the rumor about you being in love with her.
Why would you lie about me?
That's not important.
what's important is we realized we were wrong. We didn't think there'd be such far-reaching consequences.
So, we're very sorry.
Apology accepted. But just so we're clear, I can still just be friends with Mimi.
That's right.
Good. Just checking.
And this last bit of tightening here means I'm done.
Would you like to play dodgeball?
Actually, Pat, that does sound like fun.
I agree. It would be a nice break. Pat, go get the other bots and have them meet us outside for some dodgeball.
Praise and thanks.
He's so cute when he's excited like that. What are you doing back here, Pat? You and the other bots are...
Warning, unable to play dodgeball.
Who popped your dodgeball, Pat? Ah, Pat, you've got arrows in you.
It's not a medical emergency, Gabe. He's a robot.
Right. So those don't hurt?
Affirmative.
But that still leaves the question of who would shoot arrows at... You know, as soon as I started asking, I knew it was Eagle Eye Edwards. Eagle Eye!
Yo.
Why would you do this to Leo's robots?
Oh, were these things Leo's? I just found them here, so I figured, free target practice.
Oh, come on! You see these robots with Leo all the time.
Well, hindsight is 20/20, Gabe, which is almost as good as my regular sight.
Leo, don't you have anything to say about... Oh, now you've done it.
Upset a nerdy kid in a bow tie? I think I'll be fine.
Just remember, Eagle Eye, you brought this on yourself. So what's the plan? What are you thinking? I was thinking some kind of elaborate prank, something that really humiliates Eagle Eye. What do you say? Look, Leo, you haven't said anything in the last 4 hours. You're kind of freaking me out.
Finished.
What is it?
It's for Eagle Eye.
Okay, Leo, I know I talked a good game about getting Eagle Eye back for messing with your robots, but what's in the box? Is it a laser cage? Or a shrinking field?
Eagle Eye.
Yo. What is it?
A modified drone. Hyper-durable with increased agility. It's a present for you. For top-of-the-line, reusable target practice.
So, I break your robots, and you give me a robot as a gift.
Yes?
I don't get you.
That's okay. I get me.
Hey, Leo! Leo, wait up! What was that?
Oh, hey, Gabe. What are you doing in the Sunday school room alone?
Oh, Leo. I'm fine. Well, not really. I'm in big trouble. Huge trouble. You gotta help me, buddy.
You sound kind of funny, Gabe.
Yes, well, I was doing homework when I started to worry about missing my bus home. Then I started to worry that if I rushed, I'd do a terrible job and fail the class. Then get held back in school, no job, no college, or loan for a house, or...
Wow, Gabe. That sounds like a lot to worry about.
Exactly. I worry too much, and worrying about how much I worry caused me to...
Have a series of worry feedbacks. Each worry making you worry about how much you worry. Gabe's caught in a worry whirlpool.
A worrypool? Is that a thing?
Yes. Gabe's got so many worries whirling around inside of him, none of them are able to appear outside.
Ooh, metal sweatbands.
Actually, Mimi, these are my subconscious submersible bands. We'll use them to travel into Gabe's mind to rescue him from this worry pool.
Into my mind?
Here we go.
Gabe's mind is a baseball field?
I'm worried that I might have to be the pitcher for my baseball team.
Oh, Gabe, don't worry about that. You're ninth string. That could never happen.
But what if it did?
I suppose it's a mathematical possibility.
And then what if we lose and it's all my fault?
Ball.
See? See how horrible it would be if that happened? Ah, my science test. And there's the Covenant Campers Project. My application to the Church Altar Guild. What am I doing applying to the Church Altar Guild? I don't have the time to help with that.
It's all right, Gabe. I have an idea. Everyone hold on.
Ooh, good plan, Leo. Why are we at church?
We may be able to disrupt Gabe's worry pool with a sanctuary surge.
Sanctuary surge?
I'm hoping the worship space reminds you about God's love and care, which is bigger and vastly more powerful than any of your worries.
Oh, right.
Well, Gabe, is everything fixed?
No. All that stuff is still there, but it does feel less overwhelming, like I'm not going through it all alone. Yeah, it feels better.
Oh, good. For a moment, I was worried this wouldn't work. But not too worried. Just worried the appropriate amount.
All right, gang. Today is the day the Covenant Campers will hike up the tallest mountain in our state, Mount Remarkable.
Chet, will we witness the glory of the Lord on Mount Remarkable? Like when Moses climbed Mount Sinai?
We'll just have to see at the top of the mountain, won't we?
And with my newest invention, we will know precisely how much of the glory of the Lord we've experienced. Behold, the Lab of Glory 5000!
Huh. Let's go, everyone!
Hey, Gabe. Want to be my lab assistant?
Really? You never let me be your lab assistant. I'm so honored. What do you need me to do? This is way heavier than it looks.
Wow.
This is remarkable.
It gets even more remarkable as we go up.
Maybe we should take a break.
Not until the summit!
Remarkable.
Leo, I think I have to resign.
Gabe, you can't give up!
But this mud, it's soothing all my strained muscle groups.
We must reach the summit!
Nah, I'm good down here.
Almost there. Almost. Now, Oh no. Oh no. No. All I wanted to do was measure God's glory.
I know, Leo. But God's glory can't really be measured. It's incalculable. A mystery. I mean, look at this place.
My goodness. It's like right out of Exodus.
See? You didn't need your mobile lab to figure that out, did you?
Not a perfect bullseye. I must correct for the easterly wind.
That's some nice archery. You know, for a beginner.
Thank you for your compliment mixed with an insult, but I am not a beginner. I represented my home country at the Junior World Games. I have 3 gold medals.
Oh, yeah? Let's see 'em.
Well, they are technically owned by my country and are on display at the National Archive of Wrestling and Games.
That's the oldest excuse in the book. Tell you what, let's have an archery contest right now. Winner takes all the medals.
I suppose a friendly archery contest could not hurt. Shall we play international rules?
No, we play Eagle Eye rules.
Eagle Eye rules? I am unfamiliar.
I'm Eagle Eye Edwards, the best archer in all of school, and I play by my own rules.
Ah, you are Eagle Eye Edwards. I should have guessed.
Oh, you've heard something of my amazing archery skill.
I have heard of you, yes. Very well, we shall play Eagle Eye rules. Do we use separate targets?
Targets? Any beginner can shoot at a target, but let's see if you can hit... fruit.
Fruit?
Yeah, Mr. Stanescu's prized fruit tree, located conveniently adjacent to the archery range.
But we were told never to touch Mr. Stanescu's fruit tree.
Yeah, but he never said anything about firing wooden projectiles into it. Unless you're scared.
I am not scared.
Then go ahead, embarrass yourself.
I could easily hit that tree.
Talk is cheap. Arrows are expensive. You gonna prove it? Or are you a liar?
I am not a liar.
You hit so many. That's like 200 yards away. How did you do that?
Oh, ce sunt întâmplată aici? Cine a făcut asta? Cine a pușcat cuturile mele, copii americane suferiți?
Oh, man. You're in so much trouble. I'm out of here.
Sunt distruși. Unde ești? Unde ești, ticălosule? Nu pot să cred ce văd în fața mea.
Gabe, what are you doing here?
Me? Nothing. I'm definitely not hiding because I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, I have.
You have?
Yes, I made a terrible choice, and I'm regretting it very much.
So, you gonna hide in here until it all blows over?
That doesn't seem very realistic.
It doesn't.
No, I must own up to my wrongdoing.
Are you gonna draw, Leo? Or are you just going to stare at your markers?
I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Late night in the lab, huh?
Yeah, I was calculating the path of all known black holes in the universe.
Wow. I guess that would take all night.
Oh no, I had it in a couple hours. But then I realized that I'll never find out if I was correct. Because it's all going to happen millions of years from now. And I'll be dead.
Well, yeah, but you're not gonna die for a long time, Leo.
But it will still happen one day. I'll be dead, and I'll miss everything that happens after I'm dead. Because I'll be dead. And one day you will be too, Gabe.
Okay, that's a lot to deal with during craft time. I think I'm going to go color over where it's not super depressing. Hey, Mimi, can I color with you? And not talk about death?
You can't run from oblivion, Gabe. Death tires for no man.
Leo, can you keep it down? I'm trying to enjoy the last chapter of my book.
Sorry, Ruby. I didn't realize.
Thank you.
Ruby, what if that was the only book you ever got to read?
Why are you asking me this, Leo?
Because life is like a book that you only get to read once. Then you have to return it to the great lending library in the sky forever.
Well, that's a downer, Leo. Thanks for that. I think I'll read next to someone with a little cheerier disposition. Hey, Mimi!
Wait, Ruby! Will no one face mortality with me?
Hey, Leo.
Hi, Roxy.
Are you all right? You seem down.
I'm gripped by the knowledge of my own mortality, but you don't want to hear about all that.
Well, fearing death is something everybody goes through. We can talk about it.
Really? But nobody else wants to talk about it with me.
It's a difficult thing to think about.
It is. I will cease to exist forever. Forever. I just can't imagine it.
Well, can you imagine the opposite?
The opposite?
Can you imagine existing forever? Our life is about more than being born, living, and dying. We are invited into a loving relationship with God for eternity.
So even though I'll die, I won't miss everything?
You won't have to miss God's love. God's love is bigger than time and space.
Wow. That may be even more difficult to fathom.
I know.
But it is comforting in a way.
I hope it puts some of this in perspective.
It does. Thanks for listening, Roxy.
Anytime, Leo.
Wow. Roxy really gets me. And she just touched my shoulder.
This presentation for next week's Sunday school class is just not coming together, Mimi.
I don't know.
Jesus spoke to the Samaritan woman, and it was pretty cool. Seems like a pretty great start to me.
I feel like that isn't quite enough theologically.
Theological questions getting you down?
Yeah, actually.
Looking to grow in faith, but not sure how? Yep. Thirsty?
Kind of.
Then you need living water.
Living water.
Guaranteed to quench your thirst, both physically and spiritually. Wow, really?
Who are you talking to, Otto?
But you don't have to take my word for it. Come on! Not only is living water refreshing and delicious, it's got everything your body needs, spiritually speaking.
That just tastes like water.
Living water?
Living water.
Each bottle made locally at the Living Water headquarters. That's new. Come on, let's go see where the magic happens.
You're saying this living water does more than just quench my thirst?
We're not saying that, Gabe. Jesus did.
Wow. Jesus did water commercials, Ruby?
That's right, Mimi. Midway through his ministry, Jesus stopped to promote a brand of water with amazing properties. Living water!
Living water.
Where is that coming from?
Wait, Jesus promoted an ancient brand of water?
Yep, in the book of John, Jesus tells a Samaritan woman to stop drinking boring old well water and get herself some living water.
Living water.
Brilliant sales pitch, but there's just one problem.
The Son of God probably didn't do water endorsements.
No, he left out where we could buy such a great product, which is why I built this bottling factory last week.
That's super impressive, Ruby. And here I thought that the living water he was talking about was himself.
Wait, what?
I just really thought it was about how people who followed Jesus were satisfied spiritually, the same way water satisfies thirsty people.
Yeah. Did they even have bottled water back then?
Okay, so I may have overreached on this one, which is a shame since we were going to expand to the Pacific market next week. Otto, shut it down.
Yes, ma'am. Shut it down. Sorry for disrupting your bottled water empire, Ruby.
All right. Well, I've got to call my investors in Tokyo and let them know. Otto will show you out.
Bushy bushy.
Hi, Ruby Days.
Gabe, I didn't know you were running for class president. That's great.
Yeah, well, everyone else has their thing. Mimi's always cheerful, you have your robots, Ruby's super confident. People thought Bert was a bully and he proved everyone wrong. So my thing is, I'm going to be class president.
Oh, so you're doing it to stand out from the crowd?
Yep.
Well, I'm sure you'll appreciate the irony that all of our friends are running for class president.
They are? Aw, man, really?
Yeah, they've been campaigning for weeks. You better make sure you stand out at the debate today.
There's a debate today? That's in 30 minutes! I can't do this, Leo! Well, this was a mistake. A terrible, terrible mistake. I quit.
Come on, Gabe. You can do this.
No, I can't. I'd be on the debate stage with Mimi, Ruby, and Bert. Any one of them would be a great class president, and they know it.
All right, Mimi. The big debate is today. And I know you didn't sleep well last night, and that you are worried about your history paper, and that your parakeet escaped this morning. And I know you don't feel like being that upbeat, chipper person everyone loves and expects. But here's the thing. You have to. No one likes a sourpuss. Now smile. There you go. A big smile goes a mile.
Do you really think anybody will vote for you, Ruby? People have to like you before they'll vote for you, and nobody likes you because you're so critical all the time. I mean, listen to how you're talking to yourself right now. Ease up a little bit. Sheesh. Relax. Do it!
You're not a bully, Bert. You've never bullied, but they think you're a bully. So you gotta be extra nice, and you can't get frustrated. People think you're angry when you're frustrated, or when you're sad, or excited. Don't be too happy either. People often mistake that for anger. And who gets angry, Bert? Bullies.
Gabe, I know you can do this. You just have to go out there and be yourself.
But everybody else is so much better at being themselves than I am.
You know what? I bet if you could look into their hearts, you'd see they're just as nervous as you.
You really think so?
Yeah, don't worry about them. Just get ready for the debate. I believe in you.
All right, I'll do it. Thanks, Leo. All right, Gabe. You can do this. You want to help your fellow students. You're a good listener and able to bring people together. So get out there. That's fine. You've still got this.